Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why Thomas Massie lost the primary for the Kentucky Republican election? Do you want to know why? The reason why Thomas Massie lost the primary was nothing to do with Donald Trump. It had nothing, hardly anything, to do with Donald Trump. The reason was Israel. Israel has been trying to take out Thomas Massie since 2023 because Thomas Massie is America first and a libertarian. The Israeli lobby hates libertarians and America First movement men, people that are truly America First, which means that they do not want to give money to Israel or Ukraine or any countries that bribe the United States to start wars. That is why Israel wanted Thomas Massie out. Because Thomas Massie votes no. Thomas Massie votes no on the aid bills, on the foreign aid money bills. Thomas Massie in Congress always voted no to giving endless money to Israel. Thomas Massie did not want to give money to Israel, and he was campaigning other Congress people to release the Epstein files. Thomas Massie knew that Epstein was an Israeli spy, so he wanted to release the Epstein files to prove it. And that is how Thomas Massie became an enemy of the Republican Party. Because the Republican Party wanted to destroy him for being an honest man. He was kicked out of the Republican Party for being an honest man. Thomas Massie was kicked out of Congress for being an honest man. Tom Massie voted to and told all the other Congress people to release the Epstein files. Thomas Massie also is friendly to Arab women and African women, which pissed off Donald Trump because Donald Trump is extremely racist and cannot agree with anyone that is not white or Jewish. Donald Trump is extremely racist. Donald Trump would never disagree with a person who is white or Jewish or Protestant. He's evil. However, the Israel lobby was successful, sadly. Sadly, the Israel First lobby was successful, and Thomas Massie was voted out of Congress. They voted in a CIA agent named Ed Gowron. Ed Gowron was in the CIA since he was 30 years old. Ed Gowron might even be an Israeli spy. Who knows? However, that's why Israel spent $35 million to pay people in Kentucky to vote for Ed Gowron and to unseat Thomas Massie. Thomas Massie did nothing wrong. Thomas Massie never committed any crimes. And he certainly was the only conservative in Congress. When Thomas Massie leaves Congress, there will be 0 conservatives in Congress because Thomas Massie is the only principled and true conservative in Congress. Thomas Massie refused to take the trip to Tel Aviv. Thomas Massie never got any money from Israel. Israel never donated any money to Thomas Massie because Thomas Massie is a true conservative and would not get the money. He would not take the money. He would send it back to Israel.